Hi Cancer, how are you guys? We're going to do your reading. This is a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Never force a reading. All my readings are timeless, so feel free to look through the other readings and just, of course, take what resonates. So just pre-shuffle, we're going to lay out a full spread, but this is pretty powerful. You guys are going to get a strong reading, I believe. So far what we've got is the Magician. So the Magician is somebody that can create. The Magician has all the tools needed and the ability to manifest and create his life, his path, you know. So with the Magician, we got the Two of Pentacles, which is kind of balancing. It seems like a balancing in the way it lays out on top of the Magician card. It's kind of, look, I'm kind of getting an impression of back and forth. And then these cards show that again with the Seven of Cups upside down, which none of my cards are upside down or shouldn't be. So the Seven of Cups is options, you know. It's lack of clarity or too many options. It's making a decision. And this Five of Swords kind of looks like that might be shooting yourself in the foot type energy. I mean, this is so clear, so fast. So there might be a need to be very clear. Maybe you need to start writing down some thoughts, which will help you gain clarity, pluses and minuses. But this looks like there's a in-out vibe or an indecision, or I want this but I don't, I want this but you know what I mean. There might just be a need to get clear on what you're manifesting and then really focus on it instead of, let's like make a decision and stick to it type thing. I was gonna do a love spread, so let's go ahead and do that. So how are you? I hope you guys are doing well. Whoa, okay. I'm gonna shuffle and then just draw from the top. Cancer. These hit like, you guys. It makes a huge difference helping the videos get into circulation. Two more. Oh, okay. All right, so Knight of Pentacles. I do kind of feel like this message is already regarding love, you know? Wow. Nine of Cups, that's a lot of love. Looks like that Knight of Pentacles is typically somebody coming in. Oh, let me light my candle. Somebody coming in with something substantial. You know, maybe an apology, but some kind of offer. Maybe a new opportunity. Maybe it has to do with the job and you're indecisive about which one to take. But I feel like writing things down would be helpful. But my goodness, no, it doesn't look like love now. It's a new cup of love. You know what else? It kind of feels like, you know, once you shift your attention to self-love, that's when other love will join you. Okay, so let's put you at the top and someone else or the situation you're dealing with at the bottom. We have the Six of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. The Moon card down here is the person that you're dealing, or situation you're dealing with. The Moon card and the Star card, wow. Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. Recent past. Four of Pentacles and Strength card. I felt this, the Fool card in the beginning too. So that's going to have something powerful going on with it. Let me just sit with this for just a second. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess, which is gorgeous. Okay, let me just see. I want to see something real quick. I mean, this is kind of screaming you have somebody coming in, but maybe you're defensive or they're confused by what you want. Let me just see something real quick. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I mean, the roles could be reversed, but what this is kind of, okay, this looks like in the recent past, somebody was very protective, and there's somebody being very, very guarded here. See, here we have it again. Or somebody's trying to work on somebody else letting their guard down and letting them in. This has kind of got that, let me love you. Do you want it? Do you not? Somebody's getting mixed signals. I feel like it's the person you're dealing with is unsure of what they want. Looks like you have a solid offer coming in. Looks like it's beautiful. You've got the the Knight of Pentacles. With the Nine of Cups. So self-love, self-care, Ace of Cups. It's like fill your own cup before you have to fill your own cup, right? You can't give from an empty cup. You can't pour from an empty cup. You have to fill your own cup. And there it looks like there's a lesson here that somebody is learning or has learned. You left a difficult situation. But see, I'm still getting a little bit of a defensiveness here, or guarded, protected. We have that in the recent past. So somebody has been hurt and holds back because of, fear of that repeating. But it looks like you have something really solid here. But again, there's a need to be clear. The person that you're dealing with or situation that you're dealing with, it's like they're trying to see through the dark. They're trying to see what isn't being made very clear to them. But it looks like their intention is strong, but someone else's is not. Anything else? We'll clarify with a different deck. Or maybe not, I don't know. Let me see. What came up? So for the High Priestess, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, wow. So it looks like big money, because this Nine of Pentacles is money, independence. This is fortune or forward motion. It's change. You may be feeling like you can't multitask. Like I can't deal with the emotions and the relationships and the ups and downs of dating or, something like that, and stay focused on my pentacles. But I want a little bit more on that. Let me see. Let's grab another deck. Why do we have this High Priestess with the... So the High Priestess is somebody that knows things. She knows, she's got, maybe this could be you having some psychic abilities or just strong intuition, clairsentience type thing. But there is definitely something with big money here. And then again, here's seeing, but not necessarily speaking. This High Priestess and this Hangman is somebody who observes. Maybe it's you observing someone else or them observing you. I feel like you're confusing someone. Gosh, again, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, that's our first Queen of Pentacles. But again, money. There's some money hang up here, or maybe maybe somebody's worried about Yeah, I guess it could be somebody worried about somebody after their money. Also kind of getting a mother. Okay, okay, this is something powerful trying to come through, because this card I almost pulled it a minute ago and didn't, but it just flipped, so it's really needing to come out. Happy home, happy life, happy wife, 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Maybe you're afraid to get off track, but you got something solid coming in. Or maybe this is just all about pursuing, not letting love. Maybe you just love money. Jeez. This person doesn't know how to get through to you, is what it looks like, unless the rules are reversed. Also, could be an element of somebody who doesn't show their emotion, therefore they get pursued more. What's the Fool card and the King of Swords with the sword up? That's active. So there's something trying to begin again. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments, because this is kind of making me crazy. It's kind of like it's money, it's love, but somehow they're tied together, and there's a new beginning, and there's like almost strategy and resistance. So maybe it's an in-out. I work real hard for it, but then I get overwhelmed, or I think that there's a need to show some interest. And maybe this is, don't be all work, no play. The Devil in upside down. It's like somebody is not showing attention. I don't know if it's that you're indecisive back and forth, or it's that you're just playing hard to get. It's kind of like playing hard to get, but it's actually kind of confusing. Maybe somebody is wanting to be praised. It's kind of got like I don't know, I don't need you, but then I do, or I want you. I don't know. Somebody's intention is just, somebody is very confused here. There is a big need for clarity, because somebody is going to shut down their love if it doesn't get cleared up. Yeah, I feel like somebody's just tired of trying. Like, the roles could be reversed. That could be you. Somebody maybe works too much, puts all their attention and time into the job. That does look like it's paying off. It does look like there's big money involved here. But also somebody is probably feeling like they're putting too much effort into something love-wise that isn't happening. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, my finger was on several cards. Fighting, bickering. So there could be a mother or grandmother involved somewhere. Oh, and then the Death card. I hope not. Why do we have the Five of Swords? Competition. I don't know. Somebody may be giving someone wrong information, or one more on the Five of Swords. There might be a battle over money. Oh. Okay, this is going to be really for just a few of you, but somebody might not be able to be with who they want to be with because they may get cut off or disowned. Like, I wonder if it's a religious thing, or somebody controlling with money. Somebody has too much power over someone else. Yeah, because they support them. Something like that. It has to do with money. But it is very confusing to the other person. And again, this person is waiting. Looks like for someone. Somebody's waiting for the other. What's the outcome with this new beginning? Wow. So again, big money. King and Queen of Pentacles. This could be a wealthy partnership, or marriage, parents, grandparents. But somebody's trying to prevent a new beginning is what this looks like. Lots of confusion. Yeah, somebody's tied and restricted with not being able to do what they want to do freely. Like it's like being controlled by family money, or I don't know, I guess it could be a job. Oh, truth, clarity. Yeah, look at this. It's like somebody's afraid to stand up. The truth and clarity, and the Ace of Swords, truth, clarity after a battle. So anyway, some shocking truth is going to come out. I think you maybe don't understand, unless this is you that's in that position. Somebody doesn't understand the scope of things. It's very confusing. But really, there's outside control. And it looks like it's going to come out. That's why we have this moon. Tell me one more. What about, is it hidden truths? This is like, there's outsiders interfering. And we get a lot of truth coming out. Yeah, look. Clear communication of why somebody isn't showing. There's a family dynamic that's interfering, outside interference. Hidden, but it's like under the table type stuff. Let's get an oracle. Yeah. But, I mean, I feel like somebody isn't being honest with the other about why, which kind of sucks for that other person because there's confusion. Tell me more. I don't feel... Okay, new moon in Pisces. Oh, okay. Don't let your past hold you back. You are good enough. This says maybe has to do with religion. I don't like when people aren't honest about what's holding them back. It just kind of puts a mind F on the other person, Let me see. Work through your fears, and emotions are running high. Let's look at this one. I mean, it's like there's a return. Somebody wants to reunite. There's a lot of love here. Overall energy is Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups, and Knight of Pentacles. I mean, it doesn't get better than that, but there's, in your energy and the other person's energy, there's conflict. And I think it's coming from outsiders or being controlled. Somebody's being restricted. Regeneration. Wow, the Death card. Let's see. And this King of Swords is bothering me. Somebody is trying to prevent a new beginning. So there is some outsider, I guess it could be a wife or whatever, but somebody is trying to prevent an ex. Okay, orphan. Somebody's trying to prevent this you from coming together. All this is all about outside interference. Don't like it. Let's see. Let me read this real quick. The world is based on connections and relationships, no matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now. Death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss, and in the moment you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. Second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful growing in its place. The rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled. So I feel like this is, the truth is going to come out. This is about truth. Let's get a little more on that. Tell me more about this King of Swords. Y'all tell me in the comments, please. I want to hear what's going on here. There it is again. Big money is involved here. And this one came out again too. I don't know. Somebody's controlling others with money. That Three of Cups. So there is an outside third party here. Karmic interference. Some sort of karmic interference. Outside interference. Let's see if we can get some, see if we can get one sign and then we'll ask for advice. Any signs for Cancer? That was flipped. Communication. So I would just say, if you don't know what's going on, I would just say something doesn't make sense here. Please tell me what's going on. Okay. Wisdom, wake up call. So remember in the beginning when I felt like somebody was being coy or, not being open about how they felt? Maybe that's the change. Just time to say, hey, will you tell me what's going on? None of this makes sense. Or, admit that there's confusion. Yeah, see, there's hidden information. And this is also, there's several indications of somebody new coming in. So it says, pay attention to the new people entering your life. Time to balance your time and energy in existing ones. Also, it's like go back to innocence. There's somebody negative here. There's somebody like life sucking, sucking air from someone. A shark, survival. And again, we have urn and mourning. I don't know, does it have to do with the will maybe? There's a heart, like a literal heart. Wow. Something powerful. My goodness. If you guys are in a twin flame, I feel the need to say this. Check out my extendeds. I used to do those instead of personals. And they're timeless. They'll be linked down below. Because this feels very deep. Yeah, there's gathering. This is family. Family interference is outside interference, family interference, karmic interference. Pink. Okay, one more. Oh, let's look at the dark side. Let's look at the alchemy. We'll look at dark side and high side and light side of this situation. Highlights. So Saboteur highlights your fear of self-empowerment and changes it could bring into your life. There's a victim. Somebody is like literally under the control of someone else instead of breaking free, which is what needs to happen. But it's almost like if I break free, see this butterfly, this Fool card. If I break free, it looks like there's a getting cut out. It's just it's a control, and I think it has to do with money. Maybe a will. Maybe somebody's got somebody like in a position of I can ruin you if you go that direction. So it's something like that. I don't like this energy at all. I really don't even know if I want to post this. Look at that. Undermine. There it is. Induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. Let me read that real quick. I know we're running along here. This is such a strong reading. That's why I'm saying maybe go to the extendeds if you want more to dive in deeper. I will link those down below. Those extendeds are freaky good. Okay, so that card description is exposes fear and issues related to low self-esteem that cause you to make choices that block your own empowerment or success. And we did get that block. Afraid of being cut out with the orphan. Wow. I'm so sorry. Somebody you know or you are too reliant on someone else or a situation, and maybe it'll come to pass, you know, and then you can break free. I don't know if it's a will, but this is some money. When you make it an ally, you will find that it calls your attention to situations which you are in danger of being sabotaged or sabotaging yourself. Shadow saboteur manifests as self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. Everyone has this. So this is saying we all have that shadow side to a degree. Why am I not satisfied? Not satisfied. Okay. Again, death. Wow. Unbelievable. Same stuff coming out again. So the death card, I mean, how many times have we gotten that? So death card could be a literal death. There could be a will or money involved, inheritance. Or it could be severing a relationship. It could be the death of a dynamic. You know, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. I can surrender. I can release my need to control with surrender. And again, has to do with money. But, you know, maybe the answer, always the answer is to start, you know, improving your situation on your own. Also, not be reliant on other people. No matter what position we're in, we constantly, it's never over. We constantly have to work towards, you know, in bettering ourselves and our finances. You know, in our future, just our life, one step at a time. So don't worry about the whole plan, but just at least take steps. This says, I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. There you go. Cancer, let's talk in the comments. I'm so curious. Let me know. If I post this, I will see you in the comments. Love you so much. I feel like we should get one more card on outcome. I do feel new, beautiful love coming, and maybe this is like hidden truth of, oh my gosh, look at this, the Fool. It is exactly what happened. Didn't I just ask for outcome? I just asked for outcome. The Fool card was the outcome on this, in this spread. Okay, so the Fool card, and then it looks like somebody may be escaping a situation or sneaking away or something to be free. Somebody's got to break free of some sort of control. Wow. Wow. Y'all, let's talk in the comments. Love you guys. Bye, Cancer.